every year after the first season, and I know that maybe Dave and Larry know this. I'm sure Diana and Drew didn't. I had to go to the network and tip them off to what we're going to fight about that year after the first season, and especially in the high school years. It was, in other words, what are we doing with sex? And they wanted to know because the sales department after the first season took over what had heretofore been an independent function of standards and practices, the censors. But now the censors reported to sales. We were in Rupert Murdoch's world. And so so every year I had to go talk to him, really a nice man named David Grant, and I'd give him heads up of what we'd be doing, not the creative side, the business side, just so that we could prove that we weren't just the revolutionaries that we were in our heart, and we were actually going to be working with our business partners on the show itself. And I walked in his office and he said, "I'm sorry, I've got to take this." And he picked up the call and he was happy. He hung up the phone a minute later and said, "Gosh, the Rolling Stones just signed on. We're promoting them." And when I got that one, that's our show. We're doing it. You can do something with The Simpsons if you want, but if it's on Fox, it's got to be us. And by that point, we're in the fifth year. We've done very well from the network. And David said yes. And that's how that started.